Now that we have a better understanding of local area networks and wide area networks and the role of a network router, let's explore basic security configurations. In the previous lecture, we introduced the role of a router in setting up a network. We also suggested that connecting your modem directly to your computer was not a good practice. Well, not only does a router help you connect multiple devices to your network, it also significantly enhances your network security if configured correctly, even if you only have one computer hooked up to the router. Routers allow you to control the data packets that are allowed to enter your local network from the internet. The reason is because all incoming and outgoing data packets must travel through designated ports on your router. A network port within the context of the internet can be thought of as a data pipeline that is configured on your network's router. Ports can be open or closed to allow or restrict the movement of data packets associated with various protocols that we discussed, such as HTTP, SMTP, POP3, and FTP. Port numbers are assigned a numerical value when created. For example, port 80 generally handles incoming and outgoing data requests transmitted through HTTP, viewing and hosting web pages. Another example is port 25, which handles data transmitted through SMTP for sending emails. Port 21 is used for exchanging files over the File Transfer Protocol, or FTP. Routers also have built-in firewalls. These are known as hardware firewalls and are very effective in protecting your network security. A firewall is a system designed to prevent unauthorized access to or from a network. They can be customized to meet your network's needs. In addition to a hardware firewall, a software firewall can also be added for an additional layer of security. Most operating systems come with a built-in software firewall, such as Windows Firewall. A software firewall prevents data packets containing malicious content from entering your network. This type of firewall can be installed on your computer if there isn't one present already. Firewall configurations can block certain ports from transmitting data or block specified applications from transmitting data packets. In this illustration, we can see that the firewall on this computer does not allow the application Skype, ICQ, or Viber to communicate with the internet. If the user attempts to transmit data packets through these applications, they will be blocked by the system's software firewall. Let's take a look at the second example. The second computer has no firewall. The user is attempting to send an email to Bob using SMT port 25. The email data packet successfully travels past the router and through the modem to the sender's ISP. The ISP successfully delivers the message to Bob's email server. Bob is at work and attempting to connect to his email provider's server to check his email. He doesn't realize that his employer has blocked port 110, the default port for incoming mail, over POP3. As a result, he is unable to receive his email messages. Note that software firewalls are not as effective as hardware firewalls. Much of the effectiveness of a software firewall depends on the overall configuration of your operating system and all the applications that are installed. Sometimes downloading a Trojan or a virus by mistake can open a backdoor into a network, leaving a software firewall meaningless in the line of defense. A hardware firewall, on the other hand, is not as vulnerable because it is not affected by security threats installed on a computer within the local area network.